Hello everybody. Before we get into the video today, I just want to take a brief moment to remind you that this video today, one of our sponsors is my brand new platform with my friend Paula called the Esoteric Academy. We have just launched this academy. We are in the soft launch phase until February 20th. On this academy, you get tons of different workouts with me. As you guys know, exercise is the foundation of spirituality, on top of multiple courses, including courses on the Bhagavad Gita, courses on the alchemy of movement, Ashtanga, as well as so many different meditation and quantum healing classes with Paula. Every month, the library on this academy, this virtual mystery school, there will be more and more every month, more and more classes added, more and more courses added, more and more workout classes added, including live classes with me and live calls with me. For the next 2 months, we are running our academy for a very low tuition, which is only $25 a month. That's literally the price of a day drop-in at a yoga studio. And everything on this platform is literally valued at thousands and thousands of dollars. And so if you purchase your tuition for the Esoteric Academy during our soft launch period before February 20th, 2025, you will be grandfathered into that price. Your tuition will never go up. You will only be paying $25 a month for forever. Our prices are going to go up in March to about $40 a month, so this is a great time to buy into this academy. And we want to hear from you in the next couple of months while we're in the soft launch phase before we go into our grand opening. We want to hear from you as you participate in this academy. Which classes are your favorite? What do you want to learn more of? What spiritual concepts or spiritual text do you want to work through with me, somebody who is educated in this? This is what I do offline, off of YouTube for a living, or any type of meditation and healing techniques you want to learn more about from Paula. We are so excited for everybody who has signed up thus far, and we cannot wait to get to know you guys and meet you guys as we continue on this journey. Starting in January, we've got loads of new workout videos that I've already filmed that we're about to drop in January. Plus, we're going to be dropping a 30-day beginner guide. So for people who want to do this, but they've never done anything like this before, and they feel like they need help, we're going to have a 30-day beginner guide for you to really help you learn the platform, learn about spirituality, learn about mystery schools, learn about shadow work, and really learn how to take the power back into your hands. All right, you guys, I hope you're having a wonderful holiday season. Please hang tight for Teymara on YouTube. We will have the short form of Teymara's astrological reading for January, or January overview, and then over on the other platform we will have the full episode. So the overview of January plus all of our conversations around current events. All right, you guys, let's get into the video. Hello everybody, welcome back to Esoteric Atlanta, Esoteric Australia for today. I'm so excited to have one of my besties here back, Teymara. We told you guys we were coming in a little bit early with the astrology for January 2024 because this is right before the holiday season. So I know that we're going to go through the astrology first, so I'm going to keep all this up, the astrology stuff up on YouTube. But then if you want the rest of the episode, this is going to be the short on YouTube. It's going to be the short version. And then the longer conversation will be over the full with the astrology, and the conversation about current events will also be over on the other platforms. So you guys know what to do. If you want to watch the longer version and you live in a country that doesn't give you access to the backup platform, just send me an email at esotericatlanta@gmail.com and we'll get it over to you. So
we're nearly at the end of 2024. Congratulations. We all made it. We made it, okay? Because you know that it was, and I said this over and over and over again, that it was the year of God's karma. Yeah. So 2025 is God's endings. Okay? So whatever isn't of the right energy, whatever is not in God's plan is going to go, because he has had enough, or it has had enough. Yeah. And it's gone right. And it's had to be done. And, you know, and I've said this quite often on our shows, that everything has had to be done step by step by step. And when you understand the energy of like numerology, and you understand the cycles of nature, then you understand what this has been all about. Yeah. And it's been, and we've done it. You know, we've done it. I think where I've got quite angry with a lot of people would be people that would give dates, and people would say, oh, this is going to be happening now, or this is going to be ending now. Or they would be saying things that would get people into fear. So we know that anything to do with that fear energy is coming from like the and their paid opposition that have been put out on the platforms. But I find it's quite fascinating now that a lot of people that I've been reading for have been saying to me, I don't follow that one anymore. I don't follow that one anymore. I don't follow that one anymore. So people are, as they've been going through, especially the last 2 years, have started to really become empowered. Yeah. And I say to people, the more empowered you are, the more that you will trust your gut feelings. And those gut feelings that you get are spot on, absolutely spot on. So we're going to step into 2025, and that's exactly what it's going to be about. It's endings, 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 endings. So you'll be sitting back, people, going, oh, that's happened. That's finished. Oh, that's happened. That's finished. And that's finished. And that's finished. And this is finished. And that's finished. And when we move into our month of January, we're going into the energy, the same energy that we actually experienced in October. Around the October, more of the November, okay? So if we go to November of 2024, and then just go through how you felt as you made your way through that month, and then we've got the same energy that will be coming up in January. Now, I kept on getting, and I think I said this to you last time when we were talking, you know, something's about the first week of January. Okay, something. I don't know what it is, but I'm just saying to people, just be calm, just be centered, but stuff is going to be going down. Yeah, okay. Now, another thing that I saw, lots of money was dropping from the ceiling. Like I had all of this money dropping from the ceiling. And then I was shown books with writing, lots of writing. And I just went, oh, okay, all right, okay. So don't be surprised. I think as many people as you can, please let them know this information, because they're going to push, and they're going to do as much as they can to create the biggest financial fiasco to then step into office, and there it will all be. And then they will turn around and try to blame him for it. So, you know, but I think, you know, I think people are basically, they're becoming a lot more aware now, and they're not as dumb as they were, you know, and just going on and just believing whatever it is that comes up on the news. Okay. Now, there's reality is going to be hitting really strong from the 1st to the 19th of January. The 20th, idealism will grace humanity. There's a lot of practical thinking all month. Just you've got to keep yourself really, really practical. Practical thinking, practical thinking, practical thinking as much as you can. And then I'm getting this incredible amount of idealism that is going to affect people around their relationships. So when we get this reality, the dealing with reality, the 1st to the 19th, it's really important that you bring that in to these relationships. Nobody up on a pedestal. And I'm telling you now, the last thing that Trump wants is for you to put him on a pedestal. It's the last thing that he wants. You know, he wants you to treat him the way that you would treat your postman or the guy that delivers your milk. You know, just treat me like you. Yeah, like it's really, really important. Now, guys, family, relationships, and especially children will rule from the 6th. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of focus in around families and the relationships and children, okay, from the 6th. Okay. There's a lot of frustration that's going to be coming in and out all month, okay? Determination will see things moving forward, okay? So the more determined you are to create and to experience what it is that you want, it's like the better things will be. And the thing is, we have to do this all on a personal level. And then as we're all doing this on a personal level, and then it will then affect the people that we have around us. Yeah, a lot of focusing energy on the first week. All right, so then we're going to get things that are going to be firing. So as you do the journey, you've got they give you little drops of, little feelings, little drops of feelings, little drops of spurring you on. So the 6th and the 7th, the 15th and the 16th, plus the 25th and the 26th. So just be aware that people may be a little bit on edge on those particular dates. And there's going to be a lot of attention to detail around the 17th and the 18th. And this has got to do with the world, yeah, in the whole. So the 17th and the 18th, it's this attention to detail. Now, they were talking to me about the moving about. It's like it was weird, absolutely weird. So you've got your map of America, and they were moving around the states. The states were being moved.
Interesting.
And I'm going, what are you doing? Attention to detail as they're moving, making moves with all of the states. The states are moving around. So I don't know what that is going to mean. I don't know what that is going to entail. Now, the 20th and the 21st, balance and harmony. Very, very important. Balance and harmony on the 20th and the 21st. Now, around the 27th and the 28th, they're talking about getting really, really clear about what you believe and what you actually want, because your month of January is the energy of the number 1. Yeah, so that's the new, not only is January supposedly the first month of the year, where in actual fact we know that Aries is the first sign of the year. It's not. you know, Capricorn with its, and also Aquarian. So, but it is just saying that, like, not letting go of what it is that you want, how it is that you want things to be, because this strong energy of January is there. And as we get toward the end, that 27th and the 28th, that's when it comes in. And then on the 29th and the 30th, but then also on the 2nd and the 3rd, humanity will rule.
Ooh.
So we've got this really strong energy that's there. Now, it's there on the 2nd and the 3rd, but really strong on the 29th and the 30th, because we have Mercury, the planet of the mind, the thinking, communication. We have the moon, which is, we've got like the emotion energy that's there. We've got the sun, which is like, I call it the identity. And we also have Pluto, that energy of the transformation that has started the age of Aquarius. Yeah, all of those align. They're all aligned on the 29th and the 30th of January. So something quite significant is going to be taking place. But again, you know, I have to say that again, they're giving it to me that first week, right? That first week. Now, I'm also seeing that there's a lot of money, and there's a lot of money to do with like overseas country, okay? And there's a lot of money that is going to be, something is going to be found, something is going to actually surface, yeah? And I'm seeing a lot of people pushing back, okay, in January, yeah, and there's going to be like a lot of pushback, right? People really standing up and standing their ground, yeah, like really strong energy. Now, I said this before, I'm saying it again, gut feelings, you've got to trust them. You've got to trust them. And I mentioned during our monthly talks and whatever, about people being sent on safe journeys.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a lot of people are saying to me, should I travel? Shouldn't I travel? What should I do? And I go, you've got to trust your gut feelings here, because it's not about me saying, well, this would be a good day or that would be. No, it's like, this is safe journey time. This is safe journey time. And if you get a gut feeling to up and move, up and go, then I'm saying to people, do it. You know, just do it. And also for Christmas, if people don't get good feelings about going to any family functions, don't go. You have to overcome that programming of what is expected of you and not wanting to disappoint others. Because if you get, I don't feel good, I don't feel good about going, it's called, you're getting that for a reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, also in the month of January, a lot of people are going to find themselves breaking from restrictions. So there's a lot of, the breaking from the restrictions, but there's something to do with the balancing out, to do with money. Something like really strong, and then there was something else that came up, and that will be a part of our talk. But I'm saying to people, what's important is knowing when to pull back and knowing when to come out. Yeah. So there'll be, some people will choose to do quite a bit of cocooning in the month of January. Okay. And that cocooning has got a lot to do with like isolating yourself. Yeah, a lot of, yeah. So we've got that deep sorrow energy coming up again, but they're saying we're still having to sit on the fence for a little bit longer, right? because there is some shit that's going to be hitting the fan, and a lot of people are going to be losing their shit. Okay, so there's a lot that's going to be taking place there, and there's a lot of, ooh, my mother had a saying. I wish she had a lot of sayings, but one of her sayings was, as cunning as a shithouse rat. That's that. I know. Right? Don't trust them. Don't trust them, men. They're as cunning as a shithouse rat. And that's what I'm getting. This is what's going to be going on. Yeah. So the rats are going to be out trying to create more havoc, and we know exactly what this is all about, because the man actually shows things the way that they really are.
Yeah.
Fascinating. So it's going to create a lot of, it's like an energy of, yeah, okay, like enough is enough. It's like, right, I've had enough of that, and you cut that, and you just like, you let that go. And then I've had enough of that, you cut that, you let that go. So this is what we are going to be doing as we sort of process, and try to support these people as much as we can.
Yeah.
But I have to say to you that don't try and talk reason to them, because you won't be able to, because they'll be so much in their anger.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that, like they've been taken for a ride, and they've been told all of these lies for all of these years. So there's going to be quite a lot of angry people. Okay.
Right.
So we're bringing in, and it's actually working on creating like a whole new way of thinking is going to be gradually bleeding through in that month of January.
All right, you guys, that was our shortened version of January 2025, the overview. Now, if you go down into the description box below under show notes, you will see a link to the long form version of this episode. The long form version has not been clipped or I was about to say edited. It has been edited with like pictures and stuff, but it hasn't been clipped. It's a 90-minute episode where she goes a little bit deeper on that on the long form into deeper astrology, and we also do a conversation about current events after we're done with the astrology. So of course on YouTube we have the short form, which is just the basic astrology, the basic overview for January 2025. But again, if you follow the link under show notes, it will take you to the backup platform and you can watch the full 90-minute episode. I would start it again from the beginning because, of course, this episode was clipped. So there's some other information in the beginning part as well that's over on the other platform. And so if you are in France or Norway or any other place that doesn't get the backup platform, please just send me an email at esotericatlanta@gmail.com if you want to watch the long form version, and I will send you a copy of it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day and have a super, super awesome Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and we will speak soon.